Hey, are you lying on the couch right now wrapped in a Snuggie? It's time for you to man up. Comedy Time presents Man Up, Stand Up.
Explosion! Man up! Stand up! Drink a beer, shoot a deer, and punch somebody in the face. Oh yeah! Man up! That's right! Stand up! Doing push-ups, lifting weights, man up for stand up tonight. Oh, man up, stand up tonight! Yeah!
Welcome to Man Up, Stand Up, where we bring you comedy real men find funny. So here, you're not going to get any romantic comedies with Meg Ryan, if you even know who that is. And if you do, you really need to watch this show, because I'm starting to worry about you, man. As usual, we bring you a tri-force of funny, with three hilarious comedians. We got Eric Knowles, John DeResta, and Adam Norwest. But you can't have a three-course comedy meal without an appetizer. Check out this tasty tidbit from Roy Wood.
My cousin was like, if a man cheat on me, he couldn't buy my love back with jewelry, no way. I throw the ring in his face. I wouldn't give him a damn if the ring was $1 million. I thought you can't buy love at a cash register. Yes, you can. Yeah, some of the women in here like, yeah, try me, yes. Yeah. And if you ain't clapping, you're delusional, ladies. You catch your man in the bed with another woman, it's $1 million on the dresser. You shut up, you get both of them some Gatorade. You hush, be quiet. Go in the hall and wait your turn, Cheryl. It's not your turn. He in there working hard for both of y'all. He needs electrolytes. Don't come in here interrupting.
Money sure does make a woman forget you've done wrong, just like tequila. But with today's economy, you can now do it on the cheap. Guys, if you're caught cheating, don't give your girl $1 million. No, you can get off the hook with a bag of groceries and a prepaid gas card. Fill her up. When we come back, Eric Knowles shows us that you could even be funny while fighting evil. You could also fight evil without wearing your underwear outside your pants. I'm just saying. Whew. More Man Up, Stand Up coming up. Welcome back to Man Up, Stand Up. Now, Eric Knowles is strong. I don't just mean his comedy. He's a military man and works out, so you better laugh at his jokes, or he could hurt you. Here we go with Eric Knowles.
I am not cool. I used to be cool. Now I'm married, and yeah, it's all right. Dreams die. It happens. I'm just kidding. I love being married. But what's not cool is there are 3 cats at home. It's hard for me to stand up here and try to act cool knowing there are 3 cats at home peeing on something that I love. I know they are. I know they are. They're just cruising around like, oh, check it out, Guitar Hero 3. Pee. Damn it. I hate it. God. Okay, I'll give you a little thing. Like 5 years ago on a Saturday night, I would have been out doing beer bongs and keg stands and chasing girls with the guys. Last Saturday night, I was making an emergency cat food purchase, all right? That's not cool. And I can never remember which cat food to get either, so I always have to ask my wife. I have to call her on the cell phone, and I'm like, which items do I have to get for these cats? She's like, babe, it's easy. It's in the blue bag. It's the indoor weight control hairball formula. Yeah, these are some high-maintenance cats we have at my house. That's very specific. They don't have any specific food for me like that at Walmart, all right? I can't just walk in and be like, hey, where's the overweight, bald, white guy, broken dreams food? You got any of that? Cheetos? Really? That's ironic. No, I know where they are. I'll get it myself. Thanks. I'm not cool anymore. I'll tell you when I was cool. I was cool like 6 years ago when I got out of the Marine Corps. Because like back then, like we were all cool. At least we thought we were. Thank you. No, I didn't do anything cool. Don't worry about it. It was so cool. I've been thinking a lot about my time in the Marine Corps, though, things I miss about it, things I don't miss. One thing I do miss is this game we used to play. I don't know if it even has like an official name, but I know that every dude in here has probably played this game at one time or another. The object of the game is to just catch your buddy off guard, just give him a little poof right there. Yeah. I don't know the name of that. There you go. But like we all played it, and like there were rules to the game, unspoken rules that everybody knew, but we didn't have to say it. For instance, we all knew rule number 1 is you got to use this side of your hand because, well, it's kind of gay. Seriously, all right? Yeah. Rule number 2, there's no fighting about the game, all right? You should have been paying attention. You should have been standing like this, all right? You walk into any room, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah. Free shot, psych. Rule number 3, if you do get hit, I don't know why this is a rule. This is just always the way it played out. If you do get hit, you have to explain that hit to everybody around you in graphic detail. If you don't believe me, go hang out at any Marine Corps base near you. You might just see a bunch of jarheads standing around. One will be like, dude, on Saturday night, this chick was totally... He got the left one, you guys. No, my left, you're right. Whew, it doesn't even hurt yet. It's a creeper. I'm going to get you. Watch your back, dude. Don't try that at home. And if you must, remember this lesson, because I had to learn it the hard way. Turns out, black dudes don't play that game. It's just one of those weird facts, man. Like, the only reason I learned that lesson is we were just chilling on base one day, hitting each other between the legs with your tax dollars, and and I heard a good friend of mine behind me, a brother, tell his friend, yeah, I wish that dude would come try to hit me like that. I'm like, oh, well, he feels left out. I'll go get him. And I took a pretty serious beat down that day, so just be careful out there. Also, experience tells me that I need to say this. Don't feel compelled to come up to me after the show and try to, all right? For some reason, after the show, people always think it's cool. Great set, man. No need for that. Another thing I miss about the Marine Corps is the drinking, obviously, because we drank a lot back then, and I'm married now, and that doesn't fly anymore. But we drank like savages. Like, we never had this conversation. We were never like, dude, it's Saturday night. What do you want to do? Let's go have a couple of beers, then come on back and call it a night. No. We were like, dude, it's Tuesday. Well, let's get obliterated. How about that? Let's get faced. Let's get so drunk that we wake up in Tijuana making out with one another. What? Who invited the Navy guy? Seriously? Can we... Everybody's looking around for the Navy guy, like, Steve, you were in the Navy. Yeah, we did. We drank a lot, though. We drank so much that, like, bottles and cans were not good enough for us. We built things to drink out of, like the beer funnel, the beer bong. You guys know about that? Yeah. Beer bongs are awesome. The coolest thing about a beer bong is building your own, because then you get to go to Home Depot. It's like a little field trip for the guys, you know? You bust in there on a mission. You're like, split up. Jones, you go find 1-inch clear plastic tubing. Smith, you go find hose clamps. We're going to need that valve. You need to blow your face off. Oh, wait a minute. Check it out, guys. It's all in one aisle. How do they know at Home Depot, all right? Like, I don't know what kind of 22-year-old college dropout is in charge of the floor plan over there at Home Depot. That dude's doing a good job.
Good job, Eric. Just be careful with your friends getting wasted. If they're anything like my friends, they may join your cats and peeing on your stuff. Start spreading the news. John DeResta is here when we come back for more Man Up Stand Up. It's time for more Man Up Stand Up. Now, John DeResta is a New Yorker and a former cop. So never heckle this guy when he's on stage, because he can tase you, bro. And don't drink and drive. But if you do get pulled over by the cops and he says touch your nose, don't say Simon didn't say. Trust me. John DeResta, you have the right to remain funny.
We're more like upper middle white trash. You guys know what that is? Upper middle white trash? You know, you own a house, but it only has one bathroom. That's so small you have to pull your pants down out in the hallway and then back onto the toilet. Any other upper middle white trash like to admit it? All right, maybe not here, not tonight. Let me reword the question. Has anyone ever ordered 12 CDs for a penny? And used a fake name but the real address 5 times? Anyone ever get their pet drunk? Stoned? Pregnant? Who's still sneaking their own candy into the movies? Anyone still doing that? Does that ever end? Ever? My wife straps that stuff up like a heroin smuggler. Red vines up under here. Duct tape. All right, one more. Anyone ever drive with a mattress on the roof of their car and then had to put their left arm out to keep it from cocking into a wheelie? And the reason you put your arm out, you're too lazy to tie it the long way, right? You go nuts the easy way, like this. Then you go to get in, you realize you tied the door shut. You don't want to look up, your wife's going to give you the douchebag eyes. I do love my wife. I am going on my 20th wedding anniversary in January. 20 years, thank you. My wife's name is Fran. She's here tonight. Well, she's out in the car. I told her so. 20 years, a long time. Look what I did to celebrate my 20th. Can you see that, Fran? See the name, the tattoo? Yeah, ladies love that. You got to remember, I waited 20 years to make sure I knew the relationship was for real. And I left a little space for the letter K in case I switch teams. Frank, you get it. Nice. That is funny. And when you first get married, you guys remember when you first get married? It's great. This is my wife, Fran, 20 years ago. Let's snuggle. Let's play spoons. Aren't we soulmates? Aren't we like yin and yang? Are we soulmates? 20 years later, this is my wife last night. Can you move the freak over? You smell, you're breathing all over me. Ow! Clip your toenails, you dick! What are you, homeless? Jesus Christ! You want a fresh one, fat boy? My wife hits me. Anyone get hit? Then she says, don't cover your face. Don't cover your face. I gotta stand there and take it like a bitch. I'm like, sir, yes, sir. I'm nothing, sir. Love you. Love you. That's how you stay married 20 years, right? 1,000 cell phone calls a day, right? Gotta go, hon, love you. Gotta go, love you. I got a big show. Yeah, Pasadena, gotta go, love you. I say love you so much on the cell phone. Today I told a full-grown Mexican man that I loved him. I live in North Hollywood. I called to complain about my cable bill. I said, dude, I didn't rent that thing, the movie, I don't, he goes, no problem, bro, I'll take it off the bill. I said, thanks a lot, man, gotta go, love you. I don't know what to do. I got all red-faced. I said, dude, I'm just a beat-down husband. I gotta say love you all the time. He goes, me too, bro. Love you. And I just lost a bunch of weight. I had to lose weight. Everyone with the New York accent and the man tits, you know what I mean? Everybody thought I was Rosie O'Donnell. She's a good guy. So I'll tell you how to lose weight. My wife and I made our own homemade erotic video together. As soon as I saw that, I went on a diet. I lost 50 pounds in 4 weeks. I couldn't even make out what was what on the wide screen. I go, Fran, what is that one thing hanging down right there? Is that your breast? And she leaned in and went, oh God, no. It's yours.
John is white trash. He still makes homemade porn on VHS. John, everyone knows digital's the way to go. I hear if you Twitter your girl just right, she'll show you her Hulu. When we return, Adam Norwis ditches American models for foreign imports. And I don't mean cars. More Man Up Stand Up when we come back. Welcome back to Man Up Stand Up. Now when David Beckham says he's in touch with his feminine side, he gets a hot Spice Girl. Adam Norwis says that he gets one of the Village People. Oh man, hope it's not the cowboy. Yeehaw! Check out Adam Norwis.
It's terrible to be a comedian when you look like this. Like, I'll go up to some random couple in a bar and try and mess with them. Be like, hey sweetheart, gonna tell him what happened last night? And 9 times out of 10, the guy is like, I swear I didn't touch him. I know. Which is terrible because people think I'm gay, but I'm not. I love women, but apparently I have gay characteristics. I have gay mannerisms, I lisp sometimes, and I carry a rape whistle. Because you can never be too safe. I read an article that said the only thing in America harder than being gay is being black. I'd rather be black so I wouldn't have to tell my parents. I told that in Idaho, and this guy goes to explain it to his girlfriend, and goes, well, he wouldn't have to tell his parents, because if he was black, his dad wouldn't be around. I was like, that's the most offensive thing I've ever heard. And I was talking to the guy after the show, and he's like, people think I look like Axl Rose. And just to mess with him, I was like, oh, people think I look like Brad Pitt. He goes, nah, I was thinking Lance Bass. Which is terrible for me, because when I was really young, people thought I looked like Macaulay Culkin. Then I got older and it became Leonardo DiCaprio, and now it's Lance Bass. I'm getting gayer on the way up. In 10 years from now, it's going to be Ellen DeGeneres. And 20 years, just a rainbow. Let me tell you more about me. I'm 22 years old and I still live with my parents. Ladies. It drives them nuts, but it saves me money. They put a roof over my head and food in my stomach so I can waste my money on Bush Light and extra maps for Halo. That's simple economics, and if they don't like it, they should have thought about it before they had a baby. The worst part is bringing home girls. Brought home a girl one time, we're making small talk. She asked if I was close to my parents. I was like, sure. Then she asked where they lived. I was like, upstairs. So we're fooling around. She's like, aren't they gonna hear us? I was like, I hope so. They think I'm gay. And this is the dream comedy. But I had lots of jobs growing up. First job ever was at Pizza Hut. And they had this thing called the Pizza Olympics. I almost made my store's team, but I got disqualified because I failed the drug test. Because apparently no one likes a high pizza maker, but ironically that's all there is. Only thing worse than a high pizza maker, high pizza delivery driver. Because the pizza's gonna get there in 30 minutes, but it ain't all gonna be there. Tried to find manly jobs growing up. I had a job as a used car salesman, which worked out pretty cool until the first day, because I was trying to sell this old Volkswagen. The guy's like, why isn't the engine in the front? My best answer was, some things are better in the rear. Did I mention people think that I'm gay? I worked for a cell phone company. I actually got fired for being insensitive. People would always call in, be like, oh, my phone's not getting calls. I'd be like, get better friends. You get to meet lots of cool people doing comedy. You'd think it'd be easier to meet women, but it's tough. Problem is, I'm a good moral guy. I only make love to married women because I don't support premarital sex. met a Canadian girl at a show once. She was like, Adam, do you know what the difference is between sex with an American woman and sex with a Canadian woman? I thought about it for a minute and I was like, well, probably the currency. Which is apparently the wrong answer. I'm not big into partying. I don't party too much. I was driving with my buddy to a party the other day, though, and he's like, dude, we're gonna party like it's 1999. I was like, bro, in 99, I was 13. So if by party you mean touch myself to TRL, I'm down. I'm Adam Norwest. I love you all. Good night.
Great job, Adam. And don't feel bad. I know a guy that still lives with his parents too. But he has a good reason. He's physically attached to them. That's what I get for hanging out with circus folk. More Man Up Stand Up after this. Thanks for watching Man Up Stand Up. Now we're not just funny, we're educational. Let's see what you've learned so far in the Man Up Recap. Roy Wood shows us that if you cheat on your girl, get her a ring. But that ring's got a bling. No cubic zirconium. And if your ring requires putting a quarter in a machine and turning a dial, just don't cheat. Eric Knowles shows us there's nothing wrong with guys punching each other in the family jewels. But use your fist, not your palm. And don't try it on Lance Armstrong, because then it could just get awkward, because he's got, only one. Moving on. John DeResta tells us don't pay for movie candy. Sneak it in. And if they start searching you, put the candy in a balloon, swallow it, and when you get in the theater, you know the rest. And Adam Norwest shows us it's okay for men to have gay qualities. So Ryan Seacrest, keep using product. Eddie Murphy, do another movie where you gotta wear a dress. And Rosie O'Donnell, keep lying and saying you're a woman. Well, that's all the manning up you need from me today. This has been Comedy Time Presents Man Up, Stand Up. I'm Adam Hunter, and I'm out. Peace.